Coming up, Iowa City's Press Co-op hosts a haunted garden for Halloween.
And later, Iowa football prepares for another tough game this weekend.
Welcome to DITV Now, your flash update on all the biggest headlines coming out of the Daily Iowa Newsroom. I'm your host, Isabel Tussel.
And I'm Ashley Wheel. In 2016, President Trump won the electoral vote despite losing the popular vote. His win amplified the ongoing debate about the Electoral College. People across the country have called for it to be abolished. One proposed replacement is ranked choice voting. Ranked choice voting lets voters rank the candidates on the ballot based on their top choices.
The person who wins ends up having support from the majority of people, whether it be their first, second, or third choice for that individual.
Ranked choice voting allows more candidates to run fairly. It makes sure that the candidate with the majority of the votes wins. It also gives voters more options.
Voters can go in and instead of choosing one person, they can rank all of the candidates in their order of preference.
According to Ballotpedia, only the state of Maine uses ranked choice voting at the state level. This year will be the first time they use it for a presidential election. A few states used it for their primaries, and several cities use it at the local level.
Halloween is right around the corner, and two Iowa City organizations are celebrating in a political but festive way. Public Space One has been an Iowa City arts nonprofit for 18 years. Public Space One's mission is to make creative expression public and service the community while doing so. Art performances, readings, and music performances are just a few ways that artists express themselves there. When PS1 put out a call for artists to propose work for their new space this year, garden and specific installation artist Kimberly Kester reached out after being inspired by a PS1 Halloween show a few years back.
It's definitely meant to be a playful event, and even, dare I say, fun. But then there's a lot of social commentary, of course, going on, as there always should be, because Public Space One is very political activist-oriented, as am I.
The garden is displayed on the lawns of a printmaking shop called the Iowa City Press Co-op and the Center for Afrofuturist Studies, which is a residency program for artists of color. PS1 board member Sasaki Heeman worked with another artist, Kelly Moore, to design each mini garden. Wire and ceramic pieces donated to the studio make up the installation.
In the dark, it glows in a very different way. And so it feels like the creatures start coming to life in the dark. And so I kind of love that, to see it in different time of the day and then kind of imagine the stories that come around it.
Masks are required to view this outdoor installation located at 225 and 229 North Gilbert Street. Stop by to view it by November 1st.
The Iowa Hawkeyes suffered a close loss in last weekend's game against Purdue. If Iowa can clean up the little things, they will be in better shape this Saturday at home.
Yeah, the bottom line is we have to play cleaner football, and if we don't do that, we're not going to have a chance to be successful.
This weekend's matchup brings the Northwestern Wildcats into Iowa City. In recent years, this matchup has been close, and in addition, Northwestern looked very solid in their season opening win.
Northwestern, clearly got off to a really impressive start. They played pretty almost flawless football. They've done a great job over the years, ever since Pat Fitzgerald took over the program. He's just done a tremendous job.
Coach Ferentz knows he's got a lot of work to do this week to prepare for this well-coached team. DITV Now's Friday pregame show will have all the details about the matchup. In some other Big Ten news, after multiple members of Wisconsin's football team tested positive for COVID-19, they've suspended all football operations for 7 days. This means that their upcoming game against Nebraska has been canceled and will not be rescheduled. This might make a mess in the Big Ten standings, but this shouldn't affect Iowa's game against Wisconsin on December 12th.
Iowa hasn't hit devastating winter temperatures quite yet, but make sure you grab a jacket before you leave today. The weather will be a bit chillier than yesterday and partly cloudy, with a high of 45 and a low of 28 degrees.
Thanks for tuning in to DITV Now.
We'll be back tomorrow with the latest on the University of Iowa, Iowa City, and Hawkeye Nation. From Iowa City, I'm Isabel Tussel.
And I'm Ashley Wheel. Have a great day.